Hi, my name is Amber Novacell. I'm currently a paraprofessional in a self-contained 3rd through 5th classroom. I feel like being in this position has given me a deeper knowledge of the teaching dispositions. I feel like being in a classroom and working with students every day has not only given me the knowledge of it, but also shown me the reasoning and why they're so important. So the dispositions that I believe I possess as an educator currently would have to be fairness, reflection, and honesty. I feel like there are others that I have slightly, but not as quite as well as those three. And honestly, after reviewing all of the dispositions, I feel like those three strengths are the ones that are going to help me most be successful in getting my education and also becoming the teacher I want to be. So let's talk about the first one, fairness. That one's so important to me because knowing what fairness is and the meaning behind that word is so important, especially in being a special education teacher. So what's really important about being a special education teacher? Making sure your students are getting a fair amount of curriculum and also a fair amount of peer interaction. That's what comes first when you're a special education teacher. You're their advocate. Make sure they're being treated fair. Now, let's talk about reflection. So, when it comes to reflection, I'm big on this. You know, when I'm doing a job, I'm constantly, hey, did I do that right? Hey, did I do that good enough? Because for me, I've always been the person like, you know, if I'm going to do a job, I want to do it my best. I'm going to give it my all. So if I gave only 90% today, please give me that feedback so tomorrow I can give 100%, because that's what I want to do and that's what I'm here to do. And for honesty, that's another big one for me, because I feel like not as just a teacher, but also in any job, you can't be successful without honesty. But especially for teaching, you are trusted with someone's whole world. So of course you have to have honesty. You're also teaching students crucial life skills. It's so important that you have that honesty and you are teaching them that honesty. Think about it. Those kids are learning their curriculum. They're learning how to behave, how to act. They're learning life skills from you. So if you have honesty, those kids are going to take that from you and they're going to take honesty from you. And that's so important. So, last thing I'm going to talk about is teaching skills. This one's really big for me because it's really, you know, let's talk about teachers. They're different. And I'm one of those people, I'm going to say it. When I think of an educator, I don't think of someone who comes to work every day for a paycheck. They come for their students. They have a passion that goes beyond this world. The qualities of a teacher, they're different than the others. They have way more empathy, patience, and flexibility than the next person. And that's because sometimes they have to work with up to 24 students. So they're going to change their day. They're going to change the way they do things. Sometimes they might have this whole plan, but in a moment of a thing, they're going to be like, nope, gotta do this. Nope, gotta do that. Because it might be for all 24 students or it might be just for that one kid. But they're going to do it because that student comes first. And that's just the way a teacher rolls. And they'll adapt. And they're going to communicate. And they're going to be the role model to those students. Because that's what the student needs. And as a teacher, we always do what the student needs. And when I become a teacher one day, that's what I plan to be. So I plan to have all those skills and work to have those skills, because when I'm a teacher, like I said, it's all about what the student needs. Thank you.